Jesse, you've mentioned in the past that we should create a minimum of 2 songs, actually say 2 to 3 songs per week to generate full-time income. If I contract with 2 libraries, is it okay to give each 1 song a week, or do they each need to? Once again, David, this is a great question, but this is not a question that should be for me. And you can hopefully you can guess why that's not a question for me. Because I am not that library that you're talking about. I don't know if it's a real library you're working with, or you're talking about like a potential library down the road. I have no idea what a library you're going to work with is going to want. Maybe they'll be cool with like, yeah, just give us 1 song a week. That basically gives us about an album every 2 months. Sure, we can work with you on that. There might be another library that's like, no, that's way too slow, dude. Like, we need an album a month from you because we've got to really crank up our catalog here. We've got clients that need music like yesterday. So that doesn't work. So these are great questions, good thing to understand, but it really should be a question you aim at the particular libraries that you're working with. I think, at a bare minimum, 1 song a week to a library, to me, feels like not enough to really commit to a library. It feels like you're dabbling a little bit. Like if I were a library and I'm contracting with you and putting you on sort of my roster, and I'm getting 1 song a week from you, or basically 1 album every 2, probably even 3 months, yeah, I might accept your tracks, but you're probably not going to be somebody that's on my mind a lot, right? And if I have a lot of opportunities that could really come to you, like custom opportunities or big opportunities that could hit you, I don't know if you'll be the first person that I'm thinking of because you're just kind of slow. You're not really picking up the pace there. So I would think it's better to probably, if you really feel that you are partnered with the right library and you really want to give them a shot, I don't think I would go to 2 different companies and give them 1 each per week. I would give 1 company 2 songs per week, because then you're about an album per month, and even if you can get to like 3 songs one of those weeks, so you kind of get up to at least 10 tracks for the month, right? You're going to look a lot more serious and a lot more like you're committed to them. 1 song a week is pretty slow. It's better than nothing. I don't want to say you shouldn't do that, at least if that's all you can do. But I think if that's as far as you can go, then probably just sticking with 1 library for the time being and just sort of giving them a shot and for a couple of months and seeing what they do with your tracks is probably the smarter approach. Because if you sort of spread yourself out too thin and you're not doing as much musically, you might just find that all libraries you're working with don't really take you on that seriously, because you're kind of seen as a sort of, that's the guy that gives us tracks once in a while. That's kind of what you're going to be to them. And full-time income requires that you have a really direct, intimate, ongoing, like daily almost, interaction with these kind of companies. They need to know exactly what's happening. And if you're constantly giving them new music and new albums, that sort of opens the door pretty easily for them to invite you into their inner circle. So hope that explains that.